don't want it all before I'm gone.
For sure, I thought it was fine, but Phil... Yeah, buddy. Lot of action. 24 caches, 2 second place finishes, over 2 million in caches, over 1 million in earnings. In Rosvedov, 14 events, 7 of those caches, 3 $25,000 events, 3 caches, 0 rebuys in those, so there, because to all the people, you know. And then the 100K, we did have 1 rebuy. So those are the stats going into day 2, down the stretch, our resume for Player of the Year. Now, as I've said many times, you know, the system's flawed, but a few years ago, I had that choice, you know, give up on this silly Player of the Year thing, which I love. I've always loved these kind of things, whether it was the Commerce or Foxwoods and stuff, best all-around Player of the Years. So I had a choice to either say, okay, you know what, start playing the small events, get all these min caches, do what everyone else is doing, you know, and accumulate enough points to give yourself a reasonable chance. So we've done that. We put ourselves in position. You know, again, future we can talk about, you know, changing the system or whatever, but like I resent the idea when people ask me, are you going to be proud if you win Player of the Year? You want me to be ashamed of what? Doing exactly what everyone else is doing, which is giving themselves as many bullets, double dipping. This is like, unfortunately, the way the system's set up. And no, I will not feel shame, and I'll be immensely proud because a lot of people are trying to win this thing. And, you know, and I'm one of them. And I love this kind of stuff. But at the end of the day, bottom line, if I do come out on top, you know, that's 3 World Series Poker Player of the Years in my career. And you can't take that away regardless of whether or not you want to put an asterisk or blah, blah, blah. It's a little bit frustrating to see that because I think partly it's because it's me, you know. But yeah, you know, one last thing is like if I created a system looking at the years, Dario might be number 1. But Dario Sammartino. I said Minieri last time. I know it's Sammartino. But yeah, no, he's had a fantastic year. Man, I wish they would just let me handle the Player of the Year point system, put it out there, and then see what people think, because I have ideas. I'm a bigger nerd about this than anybody. So anyway, we got a little bit of sleep. It's 2:30. Restart at 3. Looking at the point system, because we are that kind of nerd, it looks as though 414 players approximately are in the money. So you take away 9 of those, that leaves 405. Okay, half of that is 203, plus 9 is 212. So with about 315 players left, I believe we need to come 212th to see a point jump, which is a double point jump. Now, what's the significance of that? Well, it's significant. First of all, it would force Sean Deeb to go from 6th to 5th, I think he would need. And more importantly, Robert Campbell, who's got a good stack, it would force him not just to make the top 20% of the remaining field, but for him to make the final table. So it's vastly important for me to, you know, come in like ahead in the top 212. We've got an above average stack and we're good at poker. So we're still trying to win this thing. There's no like, we're not just like folding into 212. We're going to like go for bracelet number 7. I mean, it's as good as opportunity as any, right? So yeah. And morning rant, this could be the last one. You know, we got to put in a good effort today and then make that final table tomorrow. Let's do this. Okay, tough decision right off the bat against this gentleman over here in the blue. We opened to 18,000 with 2 8s. He shoves from the small blind, 112,000. We got 2 8s, man. It's a good hand. He's got 2 overs for sure, right? That's what he said. He had a flip. But we folded. Yeah, so like in theory, if we were just playing poker regular in a regular tournament, we're not going to fold 8s there because it's only half my stack. There's 294 players left. Like I said, we really want to get that 212 spot, so we can't really jeopardize it on a coin flip type situation here. So it's really going to force me to tighten up my ranges and not open a lot of pots that I can't stand shoves against. Boring poker, but you know, when in Razvadov-Navnia, you Razvadov-Navnia. All right, second round of action. Under the gun +1 opens. We're in the small line. We pick up 2 queens. We have 201,000. We ship it and pray. And he tanked for a little bit and folded an under pair. And it's a weird spot where, even though we had him 4-1, I kind of prefer the fold. There's 276 players left, and they're dropping like flies. All right, we're an hour and 20 minutes into the day. Right there, it says there is 232 players. I'm going to tell you every hand we play, and so far it's just been the 2. The 8s that I opened and folded to a jam, and the queens we jammed, and we folded everything else. Just now in I won't say the hijack, I had king jack off. Some short stacks behind. If I open and they shove, I have to call, which is too big of a risk, so I folded the king jack, 2 off the button. Well, it went jam behind me. So. Okay, 231. I think in the next hour we should be able to achieve the next point. So hang tough. I got like, well, you know, 190,000 with springs. I don't want them to hear everything. Okay, this is crazy poker, but we're 9-handed under the gun. Picked up 2 8s. Again, got about 19 big blinds. Folded. Some player from the middle position has moved all in. Again, we're just so close. There's 230 left. Oh, baby. It's raised. All in and all in behind me. Let's see what they have. What? He had 9s?
Better.
You were better than 9s?
Yeah.
Ooh, baby.
Okay, Jake.
Oh, baby doll. Saved my ass. Yeah. I had a hand too. Played tight.
What do you fold?
Tight. Terrible. Alright, I'm confusing myself with the math in my head. So I think there was about 414 cashed. Minus 9 is 405. Half of that, 203 plus 9 is like 212-ish. I don't know exactly where we need to finish, but there's 217 players right now. So we'll play it on the safe side and make sure we get in the top 207 or whatever. I wish I knew the exact number. That would help a lot. Oh, baby. There's 211 players here. My friend over here. Oh, my God. He just tried to trap the shit out of me. He limps in the small blind. No big deal. I have 140 back. And I have king jack of clubs. Ho, 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 ho. Yeah, right? Get it in, huh? Boo, boo. No, let's see a flop. My man ace queen and diamonds. We didn't hit nothing. Got it to the river. Free. So, whew. Thanks for not shoving, man, because you would have put me in a bad spot. No problem. Thank you. All right, 210 left. Again, we don't know exactly where we're at, but it's going to matter. Because I don't want to say because they're all listening, but it's going to matter. All right, by all accounts, we've done it. We're at there's 206 on the wall. No calculation that I read or heard of as not getting the double point there. So now the next spot to hit would be right around the 80th mark, and we cannot fold our way to 80th. It's going to require us playing. So it freezes up a little bit, takes the shackles off. Don't tell them. And now we can start playing. You know, we're not going to be folding 8s under the gun, sitting on 130 something thousand blinds of 6 and 12. So we've got like 11 bigs. Plenty. 204 now. We are all in for 134,000, ladies and gentlemen. 134 over here. Ah, he's got the grimace face. We got over here the cutoff.
Good luck, sir.
Thank you. We got the button over here. Put a camera right in their face, right? Okay, you sir, what would you like to do?
Intimidated.
I win? Yeah, baby. We'll take it. I didn't have aces.
7 deuce.
Yeah, right. Gentleman on my left here,
What's that?
he's looked at his cards and we sneak peeked him because he let us. He looked at a deuce, then he caught an ace. And we were all in the small blind. Damn it, he caught an ace. All right, we need to hit now. Okay, we were in the small blind with the king 4 suited. We looked, the first card was a deuce. I thought you were going to fold.
No,
not an ace. All right, king or a 4, baby, one time. King or a 4. Come on, king or a 4. King or a 4 in the door. Jack will do. Jack will do. 10. Damn. All right. Well, we did what we could. Nice hand.
Sorry,
man, it would have 6 sweat because I got to see your card and deuce. Oh, man. Only an ace or a deuce you would have called. Shoot. Okay. Well, that's that. So that's that, people. I think we got 195th place, which gets us the point jump of 103 points. That forces Sean Deeb, who's still in, with, I don't know, looks like he doubled up. He's got like a couple hundred, 300, no, he's got chips. So we have some sweats, right? We don't know. We're going to leave it in the hands of what they do. This is a weird one, that last one. Gosh, man, so close, right? Because we're in the small blind with king 4 spades. Everyone folds. We have 140K, 6 and 12 blinds. Oh, now we can jam. And the guy left me, he's like, oh, let me see, you want to sweat together? I'm like, sure. Sweats his first card, it's a deuce. I'm like, yes! That's such a good card for us. Because he's only going to call us with, he's only going to call us if he catches, if he is an ace or a deuce. The deuce, we're okay against, we're okay against either hand, right? We're not dead. But, squeezed out a suited ace. I think if he wasn't suited, he might have folded. He almost folded anyway. Unfortunate, and then we didn't catch. But, man, this is it, I think. Now we go to our room and we refresh Poker News repeatedly to see how Mr. Deeb and Mr. Campbell do. Listen, if they make a final table, hats off. That's winning in dramatic fashion. Obviously, won't be rooting for them in this case, but yeah, so this is going to be the end of the vlog too, right? Because we're going home tomorrow. And what else? Yeah, we're going home tomorrow. Get to see my wifey and stuff like that. So, all told for the World Series of Poker. So, one of the last things I want to tell you is like, so, unfortunately for the package, we didn't do as well as we would have liked, and simply because of one event. It was the 100K, where we rebought. Outside of that, we actually profited. So, it was one event, which just had a much bigger buy-in that we played our ass off in, got coolered in, didn't cash. All told for the whole World Series, we won, I don't know, like $1 million or something. So, we'll see if it's enough, you know? We did all the things that we needed to do. No regrets. Yeah, that's it, guys. I'm gonna go reminisce in the buffet and think about our consigliere, Mr. Alan Kessler, who helped us, you know, make the decision to pick up an extra 90 points or something in one of the events. So that's it, y'all. It's the journey. That's that. We done, and now we in anti-sweat mode. But I don't know. I don't know what the plan is when we get home. Well, obviously, spend time with the wife, puppies, go to some games. There's also the Poker Masters. I don't know how much energy I have to grind that one. Because we'll be missing the first event no matter what. We'll see. We'll see how we feel. But vlog's on. Vlog done till further notice. See you, people.